All right, welcome back. This is Finding Where Your Time Is, or My Time Is, Part 2. If you haven't watched Part 1 yet, please park this video and go back to number 1 first. That way you'll have the data you need for this video. So, if I'm assuming that you're ready for this video, let's get started. We'll be talking about the activities on your time log. And those activities specifically are the ones that are not supporting your goals, aspirations, and purpose. This video, we're going to give some suggestions as what you can do to free up that time, and otherwise known as buying back your time. Some of the difficulties we have in letting go of some of these activities results from things like, for instance, you were raised by DIYers, do-it-yourselfers, like I was. My parents were from the Depression era and they did everything themselves. And they passed that philosophy on to me. Then I realized that the pros can do it better and faster. Or you actually enjoy and feel good about the activities you're doing. Like for me, it was yard work. I love mowing the lawn, trimming the bushes and trees, and then seeing my end result made me feel good. But then I realized how much my day had passed when I got done with those activities. So let's look over our time logs and see what we can do with those activities that do not support our goals, aspirations, and purpose. The number one area that most of us have to look at is our pastime activities. And what I mean by that are things we do just for entertainment. Things that keep us away from doing what's important. It can be a form of procrastination or even addiction. For instance, like watching TV, especially the news. The news is designed to bring out the bad emotions in us, such as worry, anger, hate, stress, fear, and anxiety. We've all had enough of that in our lives, right? So I say, just say no to TV and scrolling on our phones, etc. When I was in college, I was offered a used TV for my apartment, and I had to say no because I knew that it was addictive for me. And when I had roommates rent rooms out, one of my house rules was always for them to keep their TV in their room and their door closed. It was really hard for me to study with the TV on anywhere in the house. So here's another thing, house chores, household chores. Work with your roommate, your spouse, and your kids to divide up the chores. Teaching your kids to do age-appropriate chores can take the pressure off of you time-wise and teach them responsibility and life skills. Don't make it a punishment. Like, if you're going to do something wrong or bad, you have to go do this. Make it a learning activities because they will thank you when they're older that they've learned these life skills, because everybody needs to do chores such as vacuuming the rug, cleaning the floors, whatever. So once you get them trained to the point to where they can do it on their own unsupervised, that'll save up time for you. Same thing with cooking. My wife and I did a thing called cooking for a week or for a month, and it saved a lot of time. We take part of your weekend and set time aside to prepare these meals. And generally what they are, you can make them so that you make each night a different kind of meal, or you can make it in bulk to where, say, if you're gonna have spaghetti, you can make a month's worth or a week's worth of spaghetti and prepare it in a way that you like, and then you can freeze it for later. There are books, local courses. For instance, my wife and I took a course at a local community college to learn how to do this. It was fun, and we saved a lot of time doing it, and actually some money too. And also there's a lot of YouTube videos on this subject, so dive in. You can also hire a housekeeper. You can hire one that comes like once a month to just do your floors, dusting, and clean the kitchen and bathroom, up to the point of getting a full-time housekeeper that comes in and cleans every day. Cleans the kitchen, does the dishes, laundry, making the beds, clean windows, whatever you'd like. You could have that set up as well. And just think about the amount of time you'd be saving if you had someone else doing that for you. Hire carpet cleaners, painters, window washers, etc. My parents would be rolling over in their graves right now if they knew I was talking about this, because they never hired anyone. Outside chores are the same. Yard work, again, work with your kids, roommate, and spouse. And also, you can hire a gardener. You can have anything from when they come in weekly to cut your lawn, or to the point to where they're doing things like doing the weeding, spraying, fertilizing, trimming trees, etc. Another time saver. Your car. Take your car in for service. A lot of places have shuttles and loaners. So you can get back to what's important, or bring your phone and a laptop, again, for the waiting room. You can get a lot done while you're waiting for your car to be serviced. Also, instead of cleaning your car yourself, take it to the car wash. They're usually faster than you are and do a better job. Or better yet, hire a mobile car detailer to come to your home or office to clean your car. So while they're outside working on your car, you're getting your work done, whether it's work or for your purpose or your goals. Commuting, and I got this one from Gary Vaynerchuk, and if you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, look him up. Use ride-sharing services like taxis, Uber, Lyft, etc. Frees up more time for you. You can make phone calls, work on your laptop, dictate on your phone ideas about your book, to-do lists, or type out a speech or presentation. Make doctor's appointments. Or you can catch up with family, friends, and associates on your phone while someone else is driving. So you get the idea. I'm sure after looking at your time log, and remember our time log from last time, and you have an area here where you can say whether it's activities that are for your goals, purpose, and aspirations or not. And begin time, end time, total time, and then you also have here your activity. I'm sure by looking at that and seeing how much time you spend on things that aren't supporting what you want to do, you can come up with some creative ways to save that time. Now the hard part is do it. That's the hardest part. A lot of people come up with ideas and never execute on far as, hiring a gardener, housekeeper, or having someone else, delegating those responsibilities to someone else. And finally, I'm sure you're also thinking, don't these things cost money? Of course they do. But think about how much your time, which is really your life, is worth. Remember, you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And what about the opportunity cost of being busy? Instead of vacuuming the carpet, you could be at a networking event, talking to people who can help you get farther along with your career level, How would that be? Capiche? You understand? Okay. Remember, I recommend doing this activity, this exercise periodically. Use it as a self-checkup from now and then to see how you're using your time and how you're using it effectively. All right, everyone, that's it for now. Remember, if you missed part 1, go back to it and rewatch it again, or watch it before you execute or try to execute on this one. I hope you found this video helpful. As always, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you can do those YouTube-y things for me, I'd appreciate that as well. Like hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and share with others, because I really do want to get these videos out to as many people as possible and help as many people as I can. So I hope you found this helpful. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.